Hi, this Miss Melinda. Welcome to Miss Melinda's Spontaneous Smart Diva Show. So how's all my 1,014 subscribers doing tonight? Let's see. What night is this? I honestly have to take a break and think of it. I might have known it earlier in the day, but when I start my show, I just start talking spontaneously. And I can't think off the top of my head what day it is. Because I work my own job. I run my own show. I don't have anybody working with me. So I have no commitments as to, what I do in the day, and how I do my work. And so I lose track of the days, but when I get on here, I do. When I start here. Okay, so it's Sunday. I had to write a check. Now I remember. Okay, glad we got that accomplished. I didn't bring my green tea and cucumber. Oh, I'm going to YouTube a movie. I'll do it then. So... And how's all my fans, students, and viewers doing too? Whoever hasn't subscribed to me, please subscribe to Miss Melinda and join our fun and enjoy getting educated. Yeah. And if you subscribe, I will smile, see? Like this. And you will see my bright white teeth. I love all my fans and all my subscribers. Yeah. Let's have fun. You ready? You ready to get educated? Do you want to get educated? Oh, yes, I do. I want to get educated. And what do you want to get educated in? I want to get educated in biology. I want to get educated in biology. Okay? Well, then that's what Miss Melinda's going to teach. Biology. Let's go, guys. Come on. Okay, the label of this biology class is called proteins, you break down their chains. CHAINS, semicolon, okay? Semicolon. And they build yours, Let's reread that again now. Listen, okay, guys? Okay. The title. Proteins, you break down their chains, semicolon, they build yours. Okay? Every muscle, cell membrane, and enzyme in your body is made from proteins, period. So, to create more muscle fibers, new cells, and other elements that help your body run, you need to take in protein. Protein's chemical structure, see chapter 3. Well, since we didn't start at the beginning of the book, you will get to learn chapter 3 when we finish the book. We're starting back to page 1. Miss Melinda never starts a book at page 1. Okay, moving right along here, folks. So we can all go to bed. Well, it could be 12 in the afternoon where you're at, for all I know. All right, move on, Melinda. Okay. Are you all with me? Are you with Miss Melinda? Okay. You going to listen to Miss Melinda? Okay, let's move on. Proteins are made from 20 different amino acids. Okay? Uh, your cells can actually make 11 of the amino acids they need by rearranging non-protein food molecules. Okay? You got that? Okay. Uh, where am I at? Now I forgot. Proteins are made from 20 different amino acids. Okay? Um, your cells can actually make 11 of the amino acids they need by rearranging non-protein food molecules, period. Because it's not essential that you actually eat these amino acids, they're called non-essential amino acids. However, okay? However, there are 9 amino acids that your cells can't make on their own. For these 9 essential amino acids, you actually have to eat foods that contain these amino acids already, period. The 9 essential amino acids are histidine, oh, this is hard. I've never seen these words before. Isoleucine, ISOLEUCINE. So, on your own time, play this video again and write down these difficult words, because it's a list here, and none of them I've never heard of or know how to spell. So write these down, watch this again and watch this, okay? Okay, so it says the 9 essential amino acids are histidine. Okay, I'm spelling, so have a pen and paper ready. H-I-S, like his. T-I, and then dine, like you dine somewhere. D-I-N-E. Google it, comma. But it's just told you the definitions of these words are the 9 essential amino acids, okay? All right, so the next word is soleucine. Okay, get a pen and paper. I'm spelling this word, and Google it when you get off. Okay, I-S-O-L, like L-E, like Edward, U, like under, C, like cake, I, like ice, N, like nice, and E, like Edward, comma. Leucine, Leucine. Okay, Google these so you can write the words down. You won't know how to spell it. Here's another one. There's a whole list here. I told you 9 already. Okay. Lysine, L-Y-S-I, like ice, N, like nature, E, like Edward. Lysine, Lysine, comma. Look these words up to get another definition to back you up. All right. Methionine. But really, I'm giving you the definition right here. You know, it's just too much for you to learn it. With all those hard words, you need to write it down. You need to Google it and write those words down just like I have, so you can understand when you go back and watch this video. Take these words down and Google them and say, define, first say spell this, what I just spelled, copy it to the best of your ability and say spell blah blah, and then say define blah blah, okay? So now we're on the word methionine. Okay, so meth, M-E-T-H, meth, I-O, 9 like the number 9, N-I-N-E. comma. Okay, next word. Fin-la-la-9. It's got the suffix 9 at the end of this word too. So PH, which is pronounced an F sound. This word is PHENYLALA, Lala, 9, like the number 9. That's, there's 3 words with 9 at the end, suffixes. This next one has got 9 at the end. So this one's thra, oh, 9. THRE. Okay? O, and then 9 like the number 9, suffix 9. You got 3 words in a row with the suffix 9, okay? Comma. You take a pen and paper and be ready and watch this class again. And write down the spellings. Because you won't know how to understand this page. If, well, really you will. But you need those words and it would help. Actually, you do have a good definition. It simply is telling you, well, let me finish the words. There's only 2 left, and then I'll tell it again. Okay, the 2 last words. This one's try, like try to go, TRY. Try to, TO. So this word starts out try to, just like try, TRY, to, TO. Fan, PH with an F sound, AN, fan. So try to fan. Look it up and get the spelling written down on paper. And Valine, V like Victor, A like Apple, L like Lucy, I like Ice, N like Nick, E like Edward. Valine is the last word, period. The 11 non-essential amino acids are, now they're giving us a whole list. Oh, my Lord. The 11 non-essential amino acids are alanine, ALA, 9, like I've been telling you. And this one's arginine. I think that's a 9 at the end, too. ARGININE, arginine. Look these words up. The meaning, I'm going to tell you over again. But if you don't write the words down, you're not going to remember what the definition is. Okay. And just write. You have the pen and paper and you watch this class again. When you get all the words down, write the definition down as I say it. You go over it, okay? So, you'll have to go back probably after you get the words down. You'll have to probably get off the video and start over to get the meaning to these words. Okay. So here is the 11 non-essential amino acids. So now we got to do 11 words we don't know. Our alanine, we did that. Arginine, okay, and don't put that piece of paper there. Asparagine. ASPARAGINE. Aspirate. ASPARTATE, comma. Crystine is cry, CRYSTEINE, comma. Glutamate, GLUTAMATE, comma. Glutamine, GLUTA, mine, MINE, comma. Glycine, GLYCINE, comma. Proline, PRO, line, LINE, comma. Serine, SERINE, comma. And tyrosine. Okay, when you think of protein sources, you probably think of meat, period. There's a good reason for that, period. Both your muscles and the muscles of other animals are made from protein. When you eat meat, whether it's beef, chicken, turkey, pork, or fish, you're consuming the protein containing muscle tissue of another animal. Okay? Okay. Beans, common nuts, and soy are additional sources. Okay? I lost my place. Beans, nuts, and soy are additional sources of protein, but the protein they contain is plant protein, not animal protein, period. Plant proteins are considered incomplete because they don't contain enough of some of the amino acids humans need, period. Because animals acquire essential amino acids, okay? Plus, make their own non-essential amino acids, comma. Animal protein is considered complete, period. It has all the amino acids human needs. Vegetarians must combine certain foods such as beans and rice to make sure they're getting all the necessary amino acids. If you're a vegetarian, you don't have to combine these foods at every meal. You just have to make sure you get a balanced complement of plants, foods through your overall diet. Okay? We got a new label. Fats, you need some, but don't overdo it. Okay. Your body needs fats to make tissues and hormones and insulate your nerves, just like plastic coating often insulates wires. Fat is also a source of stored energy. It gives your body shape, reduces heat loss by insulating your organs and muscles, and cushions your body and organs, parentheses, make like shock absorbers, unparentheses. Fat supplies long-term energy, which is why you don't start to burn fat, quote unquote, which is why you don't start to burn fat until 20 minutes or more into a aerobic workout, period. First, your body quickly burns off the glucose that's readily available in your cells. Then it starts breaking down fat molecules and converting them into glucose for fuel. Although fats are important nutrients for your body, comma, good and bad exists. Okay, unsaturated fats, colon, are good for you, period. Plant oils, such as olive and flaxseed, are excellent sources of unsaturated fats, as are fish oils, which you can buy flaxseed capsules and fish oil capsules. I used to have them. They're expensive. You get a big jar. And I'm supposed to be on them, but I have to pay for it. But so I'm suggesting to you, if you can afford it, buy flaxseed or fish oils. And at the pharmacy, ask them what it is and where it's at. Okay, and they're in big jars. And I know the flaxseed is like gels, jugs, gels, long gels. Both of them, I think, are long gel. Saturated fats are unhealthy animal fat, like the fat on meat and the fat found in butter are saturated fats. Okay. Fats, you need some, but don't override it. Don't overdo it. Okay, this is the new title. Let me say it again. Okay. Fats, colon. You need some, but don't overdo it. Continue. Okay. Contrary to popular belief, comma, fat. Are you guys listening to me? Are you with me? This is going to be an interesting one. Okay? All right. Contrary to popular belief, fat does not make people fat. Period. Did you hear that? Fat does not make people fat. No. Consuming more fuel than you burn leads to the production and deposit of fatty tissue, comma. Whether that fuel comes from fats, comma, proteins, comma, or carbohydrates. Period. Okay? Okay. All right, we're almost done, so stay with me. We only got 4 more pages, okay? You guys stay with me. Okay. Nobody's in here, but I should still try to talk a little softer, but nobody's in here. We got the place all to ourselves, guys. Let's party. Okay. You ready to make the last 4 pages? Okay. New title. Lipoproteins and your risk for heart disease. Okay? You want to learn this. It's good for you to know this. Lipoproteins and your risk for heart disease. Lipoproteins are compounds made from a fat and a protein, comma. Their job is to carry cholesterol around your body through the bloodstream, period. You're capable of producing for 4 types of lipoproteins, colon. The 4 types of lipoproteins are, it's only 20 after 9, okay. The 4 types of lipoproteins are high-density lipoproteins. Abbreviation is HDLS, okay? Because H for high, D for density, L for lipo, and they just put an S because it's plural proteins at the end, so they put an S instead of P for proteins. They put an S to make it plural, so you know it's plural. Yeah. And then the next one's low density, the opposite. Lipoproteins, and its letters are LD, like dog, LS. S for plural. Okay. And the third is very low density, very low hyphen density lipoproteins. And their definition is V for very, L for low, D for density, L for lipoproteins, S for plural lipoproteins. And the last word, they didn't say anything more, but the word CHY LO and then microns. So at least half the word is easy. Microns. Mick, like Mick Jagger, but you don't have a K. It's just Mick, like M-I-C. Ron, like somebody's name is Ron, R-O-N. S, microns. So the first word, half of the word, is the hardest part. It's C like cat, H like hat, Y like yellow, L like look, O like open. CHYLO microns. I don't know how you say chilo microns. Maybe like that. Chilo microns. Okay, next. Are you guys staying with me? Let me see. Okay. Oh, it actually, okay. Well, it actually goes to page 12. I'll read fast. Will you stay with me and listen and learn, guys? I'll read fast, okay? Stay with me. Okay, sometimes in the news, you read or hear about HDL being good, quote unquote. Cholesterol and LDL being bad, cholesterol. However, HDL and LDL, which you could Google, are lipo. Well, I'm telling you the definition right here, so take notes if you watch the class over again. HDL and LDL are lipoproteins, okay? I'm telling you the definition right here. So get them, write down my definitions with a pen and paper. Not cholesterol, molecules. Okay, let me say this again. Sometimes in the news you read or hear about HDL being good cholesterol and LDL being bad cholesterol. However, HDL and LDL are lipoproteins, not cholesterol molecules. They just attach to and transport cholesterol. Here's what's good and bad about the lipoproteins. It's going to tell you right now, I think, okay? What's good and bad about the lipoproteins? Lipoproteins. Are you with me, guys? We're almost done. Okay, you listening? You listening? Okay. You ready? Let's go. Lipoproteins and your risk for heart disease. Oh, I think you want to learn about that. This is continued. We've already been talking about this title. Lipoproteins and your risk for heart disease. This is where it teaches you the good and bad, it told you. Okay, continue. So, we got that word again. CHYLO microns. Chylomicrons are very small, so you take notes. Play this again and get a pen and paper and write the definitions down. Stop it if you have to. You must have a way to pause it like I do and finish writing the notes. Chylomicrons are very small, newly created lipoproteins that fall into the V like Victor, L like D like dog, L like look. Small newly created lipoproteins that fall into the VLDL category. And if you go back to the earlier part of this class, I tell you, I think about the VLDL and what it stands for. Okay, that's why you got to watch these classes at least 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 times. Okay, the VLDLs have very little protein and a lot of fat as VLDLs travel through your bloodstream. They lose some lipids, pick up cholesterol, and become LDLs. The LDLs deliver the cholesterol to cells in your body that need it, but along the way, VLDLs and LDLs can squeeze through blood vessel walls, okay? While doing that, the cholesterol can get stuck to the wall of the blood vessel, causing deposits called plaque to form, We've heard the word plaque in this class before, and you'll hear it more. Again, we got a long way. I'm taking you through the whole book. We got a good long way. Is everybody with me? We only got 3 or 4 more pages. I'm reading it fast. Are you staying with me? Okay? Say, yes, Miss Melinda. We're listening to every word you're saying. Okay. All right, let's go. Wait, I got an itch in my ear. Okay. Now I messed up my hair. Okay. So here it is. If enough cholesterol gets stuck, an artery may get clogged, which means blood can't flow through. If that happens, a heart attack or stroke may occur. So although LDLs help the body by transporting cholesterol, if you have too many of them, comma, the cholesterol may start to block your blood vessels, increasing your risk of heart disease, heart attack, and stroke. Did you hear all that? Are you staying? That's important for you. That means you got to watch your cholesterol. Everybody, cholesterol and sugar and salt for blood pressure, everything. HDLs, on the other hand, are the lipoproteins that contain more protein than lipid, lipid, period, which makes them denser, okay? Take these notes when you watch this class again. Always have a pen and paper ready to take notes when you go to watch my classes. Then you don't have to watch them 500 times over again. Okay, so I didn't finish the sentence, so I'll start from the beginning, or you'll be confused. HDLs, comma, on the other hand, are the lipoproteins that contain more protein than lipid, lipid, comma, which makes them denser and gives them their name. Because they're so dense, HDLS can't squeeze through the blood vessels' walls. The blood vessels' possessive walls. Instead, they shuttle cholesterol right out of the body. They aren't able to deposit cholesterol in blood vessels because they can't get into them. So they don't increase your risk of heart disease, comma, heart attack, or stroke. Did you listen to that? You got 2 sentences left. Did you listen to that page too? Because this is stuff you need to know. Here's 2 sentences left. It's telling you to remember this. Remember, colon. You always want to have more of these dense little guys floating in your blood than LDLs or VLDLs. You take this page, you watch this class, and you write those notes. What it just said. To remember, you write this whole, if you have to play it 5 times, you must have a way to stop it, whatever device you use, and write the sentences. Stop it, and then keep writing. Take the notes and memorize this. I care about my fans, okay? So, I'm going to cut it short tonight, but I'm feeling much better. I haven't been coughing all through the class, and I really got my strength back, too. Yeah. So, today is Sunday. Okay. Well, you have a good evening, a good afternoon, a good morning, or if you're sleeping, sleep. And I guess I can't say much to you there, but have a nice day tomorrow, wherever you're at, okay? Okay, good night, guys. I'm gonna go to bed. Okay. Now, if you will subscribe for me, I will smile for you. See? If you will subscribe for me, I will smile for you. And you will see my bright white teeth. See? Okay. I love all my 1,014 subscribers, and I love all my fans, viewers, and students. I love you all. And if you ever need a place to talk, get into one of my videos and talk up a storm. They let you write books. My girlfriend, I write her books and books. Yeah. Yeah. So, okay. I love you guys. I'm going to go to bed under my blankies. Yeah. And maybe get a hot cocoa. Good night.